What's up, y'all? We back. Jordan said, I think we need to go have a chat to that taxi driver. Right. At least it feels like we're one step closer to finding my daughter. I'm gonna find you, V. I'm gonna find you, sis. Period. Mr. Taxi Driver, what was you doing? How did it go? Jordan said, I just have a couple questions for Julian. Okay. Look at him strolling like he ain't did nothing. Bro, how can I help? Jordan said, are you sure that those two girls I showed you earlier don't look familiar? He said, I'm sure. I've never seen those girls in my life. Okay, so can you explain why we just found the driver's license to one of them girls in the backseat of your vehicle? He said, I have no idea how that could have gotten there, I swear. Oh, you know, Julian Stevens, you under arrest for assisting in the disappearance of Victoria Harper and Jocelyn Andrews, period. You coming with me. Stop resisting. Okay, y'all. That man gonna lie to my face. That's crazy. Jordan's been interrogating that taxi driver for over an hour now. I wonder how it's going. I wish I could be in there too, right? Okay, I look at V's license, which I picked up earlier in the back of the taxi. Seeing this brings back so many memories. Okay, this is a bonus scene, y'all. Because, you know, I got my points last time, you know? Okay, here go Leah. Slow down. V said, I'm driving the speed limit. She said, it still feels too fast. Drop 5, save lives. What? Fine. Not drop 5. V, watch out. What? I just felt you were a bit too close to that truck. Girl. V said, Mama, I ain't nowhere near that truck. Quit tripping. Leah said, all right, now change lanes. Check your blind spot. V said, stop yelling at me. I checked it, girl. It ain't look like it. V said, well, I did. You the worst driving instructor ever. Leah said, you need to listen to me. V said, it's a bit hard when you keep screaming at me. Yeah, my brother was like this when I tried to drive, when I tried to learn how to drive. I was like, I'm never stepping in a car with you ever again. Like, even, I got my license now. I've been had my license for years. And I still won't get in the car with my brother. It's too much. It's too much PTSD. Okay. Even though we had our fair share of fights and arguments, they never changed how much I love you. Where are you, V? I'd do anything to have you back. Y'all, we gotta get enough points so that we can so that we can save V. Jordan said, hey Leah, sorry I was gone so long. Although I did tell you to go to your hotel and wait. Look, you know I ain't going nowhere. You already know by now. How did it go? Does he know where V is? Did he take her? If he hurt her, I'ma kill him, period. Jordan said, girl, calm down. Don't make death threats at a police station. Okay, you right. My bad. He said, it's alright. I understand how you're feeling right now. Anyway, he refuses to talk. Keeps asking for his lawyer. It definitely seems like he was involved, but we have no proof. Okay, we found V's license in his car, though, after he lied about it. Jordan said that proves nothing, as he could have dropped the girls off at their hotel before they vanished. But don't worry, we'll crack them eventually. In the meantime, I contacted the taxi office manager. They're going to send me his vehicle's GPS logs tomorrow. Hopefully, if we retrace the taxi's path, we might get a clue as to where the girls went. Okay, well, what are we supposed to do now then? He said, it's getting late. I think it's best you go to your hotel now. First thing tomorrow, I'll pick you up so we can start the search. Okay, there ain't nothing else we can do in the meantime. He said, I'm sorry, Leah. It's late. There isn't much we can do now. Okay. I understand. Look, I ain't trying to go back to that hotel, bro. I don't want to be alone. He said, you must be starving. I'm guessing you haven't eaten all day. Just peanuts. Just peanuts on the plane. He said, how about we go grab something to eat? I'll keep you company and we can discuss our game plan for tomorrow if you like. Okay. Look, you taking me out to eat, Jordan. Look. Thank you for keeping me company, Jordan. You didn't have to do this. He said, I know, but I wanted to. Look, Leah, I can only imagine what you're going through right now. My kids mean the world to me, and I don't know what I'd do if they went missing. I know you don't know me very well, but I want you to know that I'm here for you. Okay, I appreciate that, bro. How old are your kids? He said, I have 3. Cody is 19, Caitlin is 16, and Jamal is 12. Okay, I just realized I'm keeping you away from your family. Right. You can go home if you like. He said, it's alright. They're used to me working late. Okay, your wife don't mind? He said, actually, my wife died 10 years ago. Cancer. Ooh, I'm sorry. He said, it's alright. Okay, that sets us up perfectly for a romance story, Jordan. Jordan said it took me a while to come to terms with it, but I'm all right now. It was hard for the kids. Jamal was just 2 when she passed away. They're good kids, though. Cody and Caitlin have really stepped up, and they do a lot around the house. They look after Jamal if I'm working late. Okay, that's good. So you never remarried? He said, no. After my wife died, I threw all my energy into work and raising the kids. I never had time for dating. Okay, that makes sense. Jordan said, what about you? You mentioned V's father isn't in your life, but is there anyone else? Nope. I honestly had it. I honestly haven't had a serious relationship since V's father, and that ended nearly 19 years ago. He said, really? That honestly really surprises me. You feeling the kid or nah? After V's father left me, I didn't want to date anyone. I was pregnant anyway. Who would want to date a pregnant woman? After V was born, I wasn't in a good place. My parents were supportive, but I still struggled a lot with being a young single mom. I was miserable all the time. I hated everything, and I also hated myself. I thought I was worthless. I started dating again, mostly because I didn't want to be alone, but I had no respect for myself. I allowed guys to use me. I allowed them to treat me like garbage. I thought I was worthless. I felt that I didn't deserve any better. Jordan, this is him thinking, y'all. I barely know you, and I can already tell you deserve the world, Leah. He said, so what changed? I'm not sure exactly. But one day, when V was around 5, I looked at my daughter and realized I wasn't setting the best example. How could I expect my daughter to respect me when I didn't respect myself? And how could I expect someone to love me when I didn't even love myself? I finally did what I should have done years ago and started getting professional help. I stopped dating around and started to focus on myself and being the best mother I could be for V. It took me over 10 years before I even felt comfortable enough to start going on dates again. I've been on a few dates in the past 2 years or so, but nothing serious. But at least I finally feel like I'm in a good place. I respect and love myself now, and that's the most important thing. I know that's right, period. I'm happy to hear that. I know I don't know you very well, Leah, but I can already tell you're a remarkable person. Raising a child alone isn't easy, and you seem to have done a great job with V. You clearly love her a lot, and it sounds like you two have a great relationship. Okay, I don't know about great. We fight a lot. And he said, what parent doesn't fight with their child occasionally? It certainly doesn't mean you're a bad parent or that you have a bad relationship. I said, sometimes I'm not so sure. That girl be hollering at me and stuff, talking about she hate me. Sometimes I feel like a terrible mother, like I'm a failure as a parent. He said, I'm sure that's not the case. You wouldn't even be here right now if you were a bad mother. I said, I shouldn't have let her go on this trip. I didn't want to. I didn't think it was safe, but I also didn't want to hold her back. He said, you can't protect her forever, Leah. None of this is your fault. I said, I know, you're right, but I still can't help but blame myself. He said, that's natural, girl. You're a mother and you want to protect her. Unfortunately, you can't always be there. There's only so much you can do. Yeah, you're right, Jordan. He said, it's late now. I should take you to the hotel. But I'll pick you up at 8 tomorrow and we can start the search. We'll find her, Leah. No matter what, we'll find her. Will she be alive? I don't know, but we'll find her. Okay, y'all, look, we're playing this beat now. Aiden's been gone a while. I wonder where he is. If I could get my wrists untied, then maybe I'd have a chance of escaping. I'm bound pretty tightly, but my fingers are free. Maybe I can loosen these ropes. Okay, yeah. Okay, here goes some footsteps, y'all. He coming back. Okay, yeah. Aiden said, hi, princess, I'm back. I brought you some food. Okay, it's gonna be a bit hard to eat when my hands are tied. Ada said, that's true. I'm gonna untie your hands. But don't even try to escape. Remember, you're still strapped to the chair. Okay, I won't, bro. Come free my hands. Aiden walks over and leans over me as he unties my ropes. My hands are free. He's right, I'm strapped to the chair, but with my hands free, the rope should be easy to untie. This could be my only chance to attempt escaping. Yo, I'm not gonna escape because this is impossible. Like, I don't know where I am. So even if I do escape, I'm sure that man has a door locked or something. Like, he can't be this stupid. So, we're gonna stay where we are. Okay, so look, get me a survival point, okay? Ain't no point in trying to escape yet. You don't even know you don't even know what's going on, Leah. I mean, V, my bad. I'm weak and hungry, and he's too strong and fast for me. Okay? Y'all. He said, good girl. See, it's not so hard to obey me, is it? Shut up, Aiden. Here's your food. Okay, thank you. What you got? Okay, we got a sandwich. Look, it'd be silly to turn food down. I need my strength. You better not have drugged this, Ada. He said, you've been a good girl lately, V. You're behaving now, and you remembered where we first met earlier. I think you deserve a reward. I'm going to leave your hands untied for now, but don't make me regret it. Okay, if my hands are untied, I have a much better chance of escaping. Okay, don't worry, boo. I won't. He said, are you ready for another trip down memory lane? No. Is it gonna have, do I have to answer another question? We're gonna do an agreeable response, y'all. I guess. No point making him angry, right? He said, I thought we could revisit our first date. Ada. What was our first date, y'all? Oh, I look kind of cute. Look. Aiden, this place is so nice. Thanks for bringing me here. He said, I'm glad you like it. By the way, have I told you how beautiful you look tonight? Okay, y'all. It's a big change to that waitress uniform you usually see me in. He said, that's true. But you look beautiful in that too. You look beautiful in anything. Okay, look at him buttering me up. He said, can I ask you something? What's up? He said, back at the diner, you once said to me that you love trying to read people. I was just wondering what reading you get from me. I said, you really want to know? He said, yeah, I'm curious. Don't worry, you won't offend me. Okay. Well, when I first met you, I thought you gave off a bit of a bad boy vibe. But you also seemed to be the silent type. You were always alone and didn't talk to anyone. Well, except for me. You seem to be more of an introvert, yet at the same time, you also seem to enjoy the company of people. Even if only indirectly. Why else would you come to a diner packed with people to work on your writing? Here's him thinking, y'all, because of you. I was only ever there for you, right? Because he a stalker. I said, you were always writing. You seem so focused, so passionate. It seems like you have a story to tell and you're committed to telling it. You seem like the kind of person who won't stop until he achieves his goals. I'm sorry, I hope that wasn't too much. He said, not at all. And actually, for the most part, I think your reading was quite accurate. Especially that last part. When I want something, I stop at nothing until I get it. Okay. He said, that night was one of the best nights of my life, V. To me, you're so much more than a beautiful face. You were so easy to talk to. We just clicked. I felt the connection instantly, and I know you did too, V. Okay. Yeah, do I admit it? I'm gonna admit it. Okay, at the start I did feel a connection to you. Not now, though. Things between us started off great. But there were so many signs. How did I miss those signs? He said they did. I'm sure you remember what happened after dinner. What happened? He said, I had an incredible time with you tonight, V. I said, I had a great time with you too. He said, there's something I've been hoping to do all night. Okay. I walked up to you, wrapped my arms around you, and pulled you close. You smelled like honey and vanilla, but with a dash of something else that I couldn't put my finger on. Sweet and beautiful, yet with something extra, just like you. Then we shared our first kiss, V, and it was everything I could have hoped for and more. And I know you felt the same way. That kiss confirmed what I already knew, V. I felt an even deeper connection the moment my lips touched yours. We were meant to be together. And no matter what, we will be. Oh, he crazy, y'all. Okay, we back as Leah. It's like, that man is nuts. That's crazy. Okay, I still ain't get much sleep, y'all. I barely slept since V's been missing. The more time passes, the more it seems likely that I'll never see my baby again. I'm slowly starting to lose hope, and I feel like I'm starting to lose a part of me. There are no words to describe how much V means to me, how much I love her. She's my baby, my little girl. She's the only one who can drive me up the wall, but at the same time make it feel like my life has a purpose. Like my life is now complete. I can't lose her. I can't. We not gonna lose her, girl. We not gonna lose her. Look. Okay, Jordan gonna be here soon, y'all. Do I gotta pick her outfit? Cause I'm gonna pick like something black, like an all black number. Cause we spot. Oh, we ain't got no black. Okay. It's okay. Let's look at the navy blue jacket. Navy blue is close to black. Oh, girl. Hold on. Let's look at the other stuff. What's the orange shirt? We also gotta look cute. That's cute. We also gotta look cute for what you call it for Jordan. Let's do that orange. You ain't gonna change your pants. Oh, you did change your pants. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. This is cute. Okay. Not this will do for today. Okay, let's go wait for Jordan, y'all. Hope we can grab some coffee. You better stop at a Starbucks. I know some Starbucks here. This is LA. I know it's a bunch of Starbucks, coffee shops, and stuff. Jordan said, "This is probably a stupid question, but did you sleep okay?" Of course not, Jordan. You know the answer to that. I'm just so worried. Every time I start drifting off, I then remember that my baby is missing, that I may never see her again. I start to worry. Is she hurt? Is she even still alive? Look at me crying. Leah, calm down. We're gonna do everything we can to find her, okay? I said, I know. He said, I stopped by the station this morning and collected the GPS logs that the taxi company sent through. We're gonna start by following the route that the taxi took after it left the airport. We're heading there now. Okay. He said, while I was there, I spoke to one of my colleagues who's also on the investigation. He spoke to your daughter's father. He's in New York like you thought, and his alibi checks out, so I think we can rule him out. Okay, I didn't think he would be involved anyway. He never wanted anything to do with V, so why would he kidnap her, right? Jordan said, did he ever meet her? Once when V was about 7. It was a complete coincidence. V and I were out shopping. He better not have done nothing to my baby. Okay. Okay, here's me. I said, let's go in here. I think you need some new school shoes. V said, okay, but then can we go get ice cream? Okay, let's go, girl. Kyle said, Leah? Kyle? V said, Mommy, who this? Just a friend? Why don't you go in that shoe store? I'll meet you in there. V said, okay. Yeah. Kyle said, so is that the child that's supposed to be mine? Oh, y'all. He said, she looks nothing like me. I knew she wasn't mine. Okay, you ain't even look at her. What you talking about? She has your eyes, Kyle. Your deep blue eyes. The eyes I used to love staring into. The eyes I used to feel were full of love. Right now, those eyes are staring at me full of hatred. Looking into those eyes were like looking into a stranger's. They weren't the eyes that I knew. I once thought that Kyle loved me. Had our entire relationship been a lie? He said, well, I still want nothing to do with her. Okay, obviously, you done made that pretty clear. Why are you here anyway? I don't want you nowhere near her. He said, good. At least we're on the same page. Bye, Leah. I hope I never see you again. I'll drop kick you in the middle of this mall, Kyle. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Jordan said, what a A. Right. I honestly don't know what I ever saw in that man. He said you were young. I'm guessing he was your first love. I said, yeah, he was. We were high school sweethearts. I thought he was perfect. Looking back, I was clearly so blinded by love that I missed the obvious signs. He said, I think that's pretty normal when you're young. We all make mistakes. It's how we learn. I said, that's true. He said, speaking of young love, my colleagues have also been trying to track down your daughter's ex-boyfriend. So far, we haven't had any luck. He definitely isn't where he should be. His neighbors also haven't seen him for a couple weeks. Okay, what do you think that means? He said, I'm not sure. It could just be a coincidence. But right now, he's at the top of our suspect list. Okay, if he has V, I'ma kill him, period. Jordan said, don't worry. If he has your daughter, he'll get what he deserves. Oh, I know he will, because I'ma shoot him. Because I'ma shoot him. Honestly, I blame myself a lot for what happened with Aiden. Jordan said, what do you mean? I said, I never really liked him. There was just something about him that didn't seem quite right. I did try speaking to V about him, but every time I did, she just got very defensive. She reminded me a lot of myself. My parents never liked Kyle either. In the end, I decided she needed to make her own decisions and trust her own judgment. But maybe if I had forbidden her from seeing him, things wouldn't have turned out the way they did. Jordan said, you can't blame yourself for that, Leah. You couldn't have known. Besides, V's a teenage girl. If you forbidden her to see him, she probably would have just found a way and disobeyed you, right? I guess you're right. He said, if he has V, we'll find him. My colleagues are looking for him right now. Okay, what if he doesn't have her, though? He said, no matter what, we'll find her. Okay. We're nearly at the airport now. Let's grab a coffee first. You look like you could use one. Are we supposed to be driving? Because Jordan ain't looked at the road not a single time. Okay, according to the GPS logs, the taxi was parked here for a while. He must have parked here and walked over to the airport. I'm guessing he gave them some story, then offered to drive them if they'd follow him here. I said, V know better than to get in a stranger's car. She do. That was my bad, though. Jordan said he's a licensed taxi driver. She probably thought nothing of it. Anyway, this appears to be the beginning. We'll follow the same route that the taxi took to see if we come across anything suspicious. Okay. Because that man was driving for a while. Oh, my phone dead. You ain't got no charger. Jordan said, is something wrong? I forgot to charge my phone last night and it's dead. What if V somehow contacts me? He said, I have a car charger in the glove box. You can use that. It's not very good though, so it's best to keep your phone off while it's charging. Okay, I appreciate you, bro. I know she's not likely to call, but it makes me feel safe knowing that if she somehow tries to reach me, I won't miss it. Jordan said, I understand. Okay, you sure we going the right way? This seems so far away from everything. He said, we're definitely going the right way. The driver likely told the girls he was trying to skip traffic. He did. That's exactly what he said. Or they were too busy talking that they didn't notice. According to these logs, they drove for over an hour before the car came to a stop. Right. Then it stopped for roughly 15 minutes before moving on. Okay, where did it stop? He said, we're about to find out. We're almost there. Y'all. Okay, what time is it? I've been drifting in and out of sleep for what feels like hours now. It's cold in here, and trying to sleep while I'm strapped to a chair is not exactly comfortable. At least I got some food earlier. I definitely feel a bit stronger now, and I'll need my strength. Okay. Aiden's still here. Skulking about. Aiden said, good morning, beautiful. Did you sleep well? I'm gonna give a sad response, y'all. Y'all think you feel sorry for me? Of course not, Aiden. How can I sleep properly when strapped to a chair in a freezing cold room? He said, I'm sorry, princess. I didn't want to make you uncomfortable, but I need to be able to trust that you won't run away. And right now, I don't trust you. When I truly believe that you love me, that you won't go anywhere, then I'll untie you. I ain't gonna say nothing, y'all. Because let's try to convince him. You know I love you, boo. You my world, my everything. I know I ended things, but I didn't mean any of it, Aiden. Breaking up with you destroyed me, boo. I love you so much. Aiden said, girl, stop. How I know you're not just saying that so I don't untie you? Okay, you right. My bad. He said, that's okay. You loved me once and I can make you love me again. Anyway, I'm here because I brought you breakfast. Since your hands are untied, I'll bring it to you. Okay. What? Oh, why you put your phone on the floor like that? Aiden places his phone on the ground, then walks over to me. He kneels on the ground so we're almost eye level and takes a few takeaway containers out the plastic bag he's holding. The aroma of freshly cooked pancakes immediately fills the air. My stomach grumbles. I'm suddenly starving. He says, see, beautiful, I just want to look after you. I just want to make you happy. Okay, a part of me wants to deny this food. I hate that I have to rely on him. I hate that he has this power over me. But them pancakes smell delicious. But I know that's the silly thing to do. So I eat. I do whatever he says. I give him what he wants. That looked like a bagel you eating, V. I thought it was pancakes. If I want to escape this nightmare alive, that seems to be my only choice right now. I just need to hope that someone's looking for me. I'm sure my mama's doing something. She must be so worried. I miss her so much. I regret all the times I argued with her. All the fights we had. She only ever wanted what's best for me because she loved me. I love her so much. Aiden said, how was that? Okay, it was good. He said, don't look so sad, beautiful. I promise everything will be okay. Once you trust me and prove that you love me, we can start our lives together. Okay. I have to go out for a bit, but I'll be back soon. I love you, V. Okay, Aiden leaves me and I hear his footsteps slowly fade into silence. In the distance, I hear a door open, then shut, and that's when I realize he left his phone. Yep, he left his phone here, still on the floor. I don't want to waste time by untying myself from this chair. I don't know when Aiden will be back. My feet are untied. I can easily walk to the phone while still tied to the chair. Okay, am I scooting? Yeah. Oh my god. I tilt myself forward and hobble as best as I can over to Aiden's phone. Okay. Look at me, y'all. Okay, I got it, y'all. Should I call or text? Okay, I'm gonna text because my mama phone is off, right? Like the phone is off, so I'm gonna text her. Okay, at the very least she'll get this number and maybe that'll help. Look at this, y'all. Mama, it's me. Ada kidnapped me. Please don't reply to this message. It's his phone. I'm alive, but I don't know where I am. The last thing I remember is being in an alleyway. Please find me, girl. I'm scared. I hope she get this. Now I'm gonna delete all record of this text so Ada doesn't get suspicious. Okay, done. Is Ada back, y'all? Yeah. Oh my god. Ada said, what do you think you're doing? Nothing. Nothing. Did you really think you could disobey me? Yeah. I didn't do nothing. Oh! Yeah. I'll teach you for disobeying me. You'll pay for this. I didn't want to hurt you, B, but you left me with no choice. Oh my god, you gonna kill me? Okay. Oh my god. Okay, y'all, we leaving now. This is the place where they stopped. Let's get out and look around. Leah, get your phone, girl. Because I don't know what that man on. Oh my god. Okay. I can't see nothing. Jordan said that doesn't necessarily mean they weren't here. The taxi was here for a while, so I'll get some other officers to come out here and take another look. In case we miss something. Okay, let's keep driving in case the taxi went somewhere else worth checking. Okay. Yeah. We'll finish following the taxi's path and then we'll go back to the station. I'll send some officers to go over the route just in case we miss anything. Okay. Speaking of the station. Hello? Okay, here go the chief of police, y'all. Jordan, it's me. We just got a call that a body has been found in the Los Angeles River. That better not be my baby. I'm sending you the location now. Other officers are already at the scene. We think this could be related to the case you're investigating. What's wrong, Jordan? Jordan said that was the station. They just located the body of a teenage girl. They think it could be related to your daughter's disappearance. Oh no, it can't be. No, no. Do not let it be V. It ain't V. Please let her still be alive.